What is up? What is up, guys? Back at it with another video, Flav Media. Today, we just going to dive into how successful you can be in getting over 1,000K, 4,000 watch hours. Is it impossible? It's not impossible. It's just a commitment you have to have when doing it. Now, I'm going to let my man, Roberto Blake, go into it, where the statistics on YouTube is not what you think it is.
88% of videos on YouTube never break 1,000 views on YouTube ever in their lifetime. And if you think that stat is harsh, wait till you hear this one. Less than 100,000 channels in the entire United States have ever gotten a silver play button on YouTube like mine. I got mine while they were still big before they shrunk them in half. And today what I want to do is I want to talk to you if you're a small YouTuber and you're trying to break through on YouTube, you want to grow your channel and be successful. There are a couple of key things that are holding you back. And spoiler alert, you're not being shadow banned. Most YouTubers are what I call working class content creators. You're probably working a 9-to-5 job, or you're a full-time student, you got a family.
Now, that's one of the important things about it. You have to be committed at least a 10-hour day. Now, most people are lucky enough to really have it where they can commit maybe 2 or 3 hours a day and they can go off to the moon with their subscriber counts, with their watch time hours. And it's not always a one niche fit all. There's so many niches out here. If you really have a passion for what you want the people to really embrace and enjoy about just coming up with great ideas, then you should click on that channel and get inspiration on how you can level up your content. Now, my journey as a YouTuber started 3.5 years, and you know, it's all about scripting your notes on what you want to do. So my notes go back to 2021. This is when the journey started for me, and I kept building this journey in notes to see what video I can possibly get out and have the audience enjoy it. This journey took, you know, time. Putting the work in and being persistent, being patient. Trust me, I would look at videos. Wow, will I ever get there? Yes, you will. It takes time. This is a journey for me, and I'm still enjoying the ride. I was on the YouTube platform in 2008. I was on there. I wasn't doing content. So from 2008 to 2014, I started putting mixtapes, and it was videos. You know, I didn't know it at the time, but I was putting up mixed videos with my music and putting it up on YouTube. And this is when the subscriber was 500 and the watch hours was 2,500. And I started getting these copyright strikes, takedown notice. And, you know, I was gaining a little traction, gaining a little, you know, subscribers, but I had to take it all down. So from 2000, I would say 15 on to 2020. So from that time period, I really didn't have any videos really trending, nothing really up. But 2020, things changed for me. A lot of things changed for the worse for people, some better. The journey of committing to doing videos, you got to treat it like almost like a TV show or a series. They're working in a series, let's just say in 2024. You won't get that new series to 2025. My suggestion is start your series at least 6 months in advance. Start it 6 months in advance, whether it's trending or not. Just get the content out, and that way you'll be not overwhelmed trying to get a video out for that week. You'll be 6 months in advance. Store that in the vault. When it's time to release it, release it. So, you know, the journey with me was I was just grinding every day for 3 years. When the subscriber went from this amount to where I'm at now. That's a milestone. 10% of people on YouTube is over 1,000 views. I couldn't imagine this, you know, 3 years ago, because all you seen was these top tech guys that I watch, thousands of subscribers and many views. And it was a deterrent to, you know, even think about, can I reach that goal? Not where they at, but just as far as the subscribers and the watch time hours, which is 4,000. It was a discouragement to me because it was like, wow, can I really get to that plateau? And I just kept grinding grinding and grinding 3 years. And so as of 2024 November, I have had 1K subscribers. Thank you all out there that subscribed. My watch time hours was at 4,000 in December, so I completed the threshold. You still have to be able to put out content on a weekly basis. But to know that numbers of 10% is not getting 1,000 views is just mind-blowing. You would never know it because your algorithm is showing you all the top videos that's trending. But it can happen. It's very well possible if you start your channel, you're passionate about what you're doing, whatever you're teaching, aerobics, health, fitness, whatever it is, your journey, it's possible to get to the 1,000 subscribers in the 4,000 hours.
And you make content on the side, and you're doing that with the scraps of spare energy that you have left, which is probably for most of you, 10 to 20 hours a week tops. And you're competing with full-time content creators who don't only do this 40 to 60 hours a week and nothing else with all of their energy and focus, but a lot of times they get to use other people's 40 to 60 hours a week because they have a team of possibly 3 to 10 people that are making the best content in your niche. And you shouldn't be discouraged about competing with them and thinking that there's no opportunity for you to stand out as a small YouTuber. The good news is that since in the entire world, less than 1% of all of the people uploading to YouTube, over 100 million channels worldwide, over 50 million active uploaders every single month, this is something that is not as saturated as you think. Only 3 million channels, according to the CEO of YouTube, out of all the 100 million channels in the world, are in the YouTube Partner Program.
Let that sink in. I think he said 50 million videos. 3 million are in the YouTube Partner Program, and I'm one of them. And you got to look at yourself as you can do it too. You just got to put in the work. Would I ever think that I would have had the 1K subscribers? Not at the pace that I was going. My pace was another year or maybe 2 years because I heard stories about how people were on YouTube for 10, 14 years, never monetized, never got the watch hours, but they kept grinding. So it's about how you have your presentation. I think just sticking to your goals. If you have a goal to do this, you got to stick to it. Full-timers, part-timers, whatever it is, stick to a goal that you're going to put out a video that's quality content in your niche.
The 4,000 hours of watch time and the 1,000 subscribers to be monetized on YouTube. That is the first level of success that you get to taste as a small YouTuber, as a smaller content creator.
Yes, it was success. I must say, I was ecstatic about it. I would never thought that I would be in this category. Never knew the statistics of only 10% is monetized. I never thought that because it was showing you the algorithm of all the big YouTubers out there. It wasn't showing you small channels. They were showing you the big boys and gals out there that was just killing the numbers. And you wouldn't never know that you can do that, but you can. You just got to get in it and do it and be consistent.
There's plenty of room at the top for small YouTubers that bring big creator energy. And if you can manage to do that.
If it's 10 big YouTubers out there that's over 20, 40,000 subs, if you can gain 1% of that, 2% of each one of those, you're building your fan base, chipping it slowly, but getting to their level.
You can start breaking through that 1,000 view ceiling. You can shatter that glass ceiling and start to get traction as a creator. But you're going to have to change your entire mindset about how you think YouTube works. First of all, there is no niche in YouTube that is as saturated as you're imagining it is because you don't need to compete with the thousands of channels in that niche. You actually only need to compete with the 10 biggest YouTubers in your niche. Ideally, in my view, you worry about analyzing the top 5 biggest creators in your niche and figure out how to become number 6.
That's what I was doing. Looking at them like, wow, look at all the subs they have. Look at all the views these guys are getting. How can I compete against that? And he's letting you know you can. You might not see it overnight. Some YouTubers out there, they get monetized in 3 months. Over 10,000 subs in 3 months. Views out the ceiling. depending on how they packaged it, what niche they're in. Everybody can't be in the same niche. I know that.
Put the audience first in order to win, and you have to package correctly around topic, title, thumbnail, and timing. You've heard it before, the 4 T's, but I'm gonna add a 5th T. All of this has to be for your target audience. And the thing that's holding you back on how many subscribers and views you can attract and that you can get, because again, instead of finding your audience, what about attracting your audience? We're gonna start thinking that way. So how do you bring that big creator energy that's going to attract that audience? How are you going to be attractive to your target audience? And how are you gonna pick a niche that has a large enough total addressable market to get you the views and subscribers that you're looking for? Is your niche even big enough? Is your idea big enough to break through?
So your niche is big enough. You just got to go out and be consistent with your content. Always bet on yourself that you can do it. If I can do this, get through the 10% threshold, anybody out there that has a passion for just, uplifting or bringing awareness or bringing value to the community can do it. That's all I'm going to have with this video. Make sure you like it. Consider subscribing. We're going to see you on the next one. Peace.